face. Wash your face is a significant issue because it means literally, don't let your past affect your present. Wash your face means wash everything off you that you collected along your journey and prepare yourself for where you're going. Wash your past off of you so that it doesn't pollute your present. You'd be surprised at the people who have ruined where they are with where they came from.
See, the problem with some of y'all, you can never reach forward because you're too busy looking at the past. You're still trying to figure out who did what they did, how they did it, when they said it, why did this happen to you. You got to forget about it. It's over. Ain't nothing you can do about it. It's history. You can't change the past. You can't do anything about yesterday. The only thing you can do something about is tomorrow, and you need to be spending the day doing something about what's going to make tomorrow different.
You can sit across the table and interview them, and when you start interviewing them, they start talking about what they went through and what they went through on the last job. They just wasn't ready for me, and they just didn't understand my gifting or the person of my color. And after a while, you can see bitterness. And the whole problem is, regardless whether they went through a bad experience or not, they've never washed their face. And you're not ready for what God is about to give you now because you're still polluted with what you went through then. You'd be surprised at the people who are married to 2 or 3 people, not legally, but mentally and emotionally. You're with Fred, but you're still angry about Jimmy. And you got an attitude about Willie, and now you're with Fred, treating him like he might be Willie. And just in case you haven't, Jimmy used to do that, and you're ruining your present because your past is still active in your life. The old woman taught the young girl, before you go any further, wash your face. I shouldn't be able to look at you and see your past on your face. Wash it off you. You can't go forward until you wash the past off you.
Forgetting those things which are behind.
I don't care how long it takes, if it takes laying on the altar, if it takes 6 months, if it takes 6 years, you cannot go forward until you wash your face. You're not ready for Boaz until you wash your face. You got too much stuff on you from yesterday. You must wash your face.
Somebody say reaching forward. That word reach means to stretch for the future. It's a stretching.
Cleaning issues from the past, residue that we can readily detect. It is possible to be delivered from something and still not wash the effects of it out of your lifestyle. I don't care what you got to do to wash your face until people can no longer look at you and determine what you were before. You'd be surprised at the people who can't figure out why their life is being polluted. They've actually been delivered. They've actually gone on in their life, but they fail to wash from their face where they came from, and they look like where they were, and so they're still penalized as if they were where they were, even though they've come up higher. They didn't wash their face. You got to wash your past off of you, or you will forfeit your opportunity to go forward. And you'll be angry at people and upset at people, but people wouldn't be talking about you if you would just wash your face. You can't go to the bed of Boaz looking like a Moabite.
Your big problem is you want to stay in the level of comfort. And God's word is to tell you today, he's going to put you in situations and environment that you're not going to be comfortable. Somebody tell your neighbor, I might not be comfortable now, but I can get comfortable. I might not have been down this road before, but I can come down here enough times to where I know where the turns are and what to do and how to make it. But you got to look ahead. Somebody say, look ahead. Say it one more time, look ahead.
Isn't it amazing how God's will and purpose will take you to places that if you're not prepared for, you will keep losing them and not know why? Because nobody has the nerve to look you in the eye and tell you face to face, you need to wash your face. Education doesn't fix this. You can go to the university and have more degrees than a thermometer and still talk like a hoot. You had the academics, you had the intellect, you had the ability, you had the school on, you had the tenacity, you did everything. You got the degree. You're in the upper echelon. You're moving amongst certain people of influence and affluence, but you're not able to handle it because you never wash your face. You might as well be in the back of a trailer over in the project somewhere spitting watermelon seeds over your grandmama's back porch because for all of your training education, you never did wash your face and prepare yourself for where you are now, and you're trying to change the whole system to fit you when you have to fit the situation. Everything's not going to change for you. You've got to, oh God, who am I talking to today?
What am I trying to tell you? I'm trying to tell you, if you stretch and reach for what you want to do, if you reach out for it, and if you have the mentality to prep for it, you can get whatever it is you want to do.
Because if you don't start changing your attitude, you will miss It's your altitude. God will want to take you up, but your attitude will keep pulling you back down. Oh, you're not ready for this. How many times have you been approached by a sales clerk who couldn't sell you anything because they had a bad attitude? Somebody else walked up to you and sold it to you, and you bought it with a quickness because they knew how to approach you. Don't think that it's all about the product. It's about the personality too. If you got a personality, God will bless you.
Somebody said you got to forget some things. And sometimes it means you got to forget some people.
A person who can forgive nothing is a person who's totally destroyed psychologically and emotionally.
Yes, that's the story of two nuns on a pilgrimage, and they come across, in a village, they come across a young 17-year-old girl with a long kimono trying to cross a very muddy
what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. Dangerous times, don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world, but keep the sky in your mind.